Inside American Family Field in Milwaukee, where the roof is closed for comfort. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Atlanta Braves and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Brewers find themselves on a 20-game winning streak entering the day. Their chase for the all-time record continues next. Adrian Hauser will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Out in front of it, strike one.
First pitch, 7-11.
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Gone to lead off the inning.
This guy has some pop. You can't just lay one in there. What happens? He leads the game off just like that. It's 1-0.
Here's Ender Inciarte. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
And it's fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He had a triple in the game yesterday, finishing 1 for 4. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yelich on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
That is cool.
Next to stand in is Marcell Ozuna. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's gone 2 for 8. Now here's a line shot out to right field, and it'll get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I'm just a double dip.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Charlie Morton will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Hey, Giro, this looks like it could be a high-scoring affair. Point team comes up now, and they've got something brewing in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, 100%. Anytime you put that leadoff batter on base, that spells disaster for the pitcher. You don't know. You can work the bunt, hit and run, steal. Oh, I forgot. They don't bunt or hit and run anymore.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, man. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
On to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are 2 gone. And here's Christian Yelich now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, and that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Again, another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Pops this one up. Riley will put this one away, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, here is Austin Riley, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1-0 the count. Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Here's another 1-2.
Nope. Ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Got him to go down swinging there. Dansby Swanson goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Abraham Almonte comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly. Throw goes over to third, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So here now is the pitcher, Charlie Morton. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Ozzie Albies is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Hiura has a play, and he makes the catch to retire the side. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. He's looking to run his hitting streak to an even 10 games.
The second baseman.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Batting fifth. The third baseman.
Here's Matt Carpenter as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Number 1.
Daniel Vogelback's next. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's just 1 for 6. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike swinging. Chased a high one there.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
And he fouls this one off. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So 1 gone for the Braves here in the third, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And they'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third. Now at the plate here is Marcell Ozuna. He doubled his last time up. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Count remains at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Nope, ball.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0.
Welcome back as Milwaukee prepares for their third turn batting in this one. And fans of the Brewers have been treated to a lot of production from this lineup so far this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Almonte is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth. No pitcher.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Adrian Hauser. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side. All set for the start of the inning. And next will be the power-hitting catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
Ball, that's low.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away.
Up next for Atlanta.
Next up is Austin Riley. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
0-2, here it comes. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. 2 gone now in the Braves half of the 4th. And that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson.
That's time, that's the ball.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. A little low. It's 2-2. 2 out, nobody on.
2-2.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain, who collected a base hit his first time up. Now pitch on the way. Line towards center field. Inciarte is right there, 1 down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. He just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. So he'll reach base with one out here in the fourth. And with that, let's check out the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he's off to a flying start. The NL's leader in that department here in the month of May. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Second base.
At the plate now, Keston Hiura. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He popped out in his first trip. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Now to bat, Matt Carpenter. Base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sight.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Abraham Almonte. Fouled off. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Charlie Morton stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
1-2 now to the Braves pitcher. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
1-0.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
The 2-1.
Ball.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Popped up. Carpenter into foul territory, and no one will get this one.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Down. Back here in Milwaukee as we check in with Heidi Watney.
The first baseman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Daniel Vogelback swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is the right fielder, still going back. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 32 now for the season. And the Brewers have come back to tie things at 1.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
At the plate, Narvaez.
The catcher.
Hit well again. Down the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 22 on the year. And the Brewers take a 2-1 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Crawford, playing here in his age 34 season. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
So he sets him down swinging. Brandon Crawford is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. But unfortunately, right at the shortstop for the second out. Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder, and that is off the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, he's certainly not shy, is he? He goes up there looking to be aggressive and takes a big rip right here. Squares it up and lines it for a double that goes all the way to the wall. Great work out of him.
He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind. So the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So now to the plate. Freddie Freeman flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he will make it into third with a 1-out triple. Here's Marcell Ozuna as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Hayward. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game. First pitch on the way.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this
will have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Christian Yelich. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit well towards the hole. Albies blows it in. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So the next at bat will be Keston Hiura. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Taken high and deep to right. Right fielder looking up for the track to the wall. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season, and the Brewers move out in front now, 3-2.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the third homer he's allowed today. You better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. He grounds one briskly to short, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
Daniel Vogelbach will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Here's the 0-1. Line towards center field. Inciarte is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. At the plate now is Narvaez. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that.
Well, the play's been made, and with it, new inning set to get underway, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Austin Riley. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1.
0-1.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ball.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Digging in will be Dansby Swanson. No hits to this point. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Scooped up, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So next to hit is Abraham Almonte. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Bounce it to the left side. Carpenter has it. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Ronald Acuna come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, Matty B, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the slide, and Bernie Brewer's fanny's got to be a little bit sore after this one.
Damn, one of my favorite places to hit at. I always felt like great batter's eye in dead center. You can move traffic to both gaps. A lot of home runs get hit in this yard.
Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Now a curveball misses inside.
1-2.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And the offense continues as he's into third with a triple. Now at the plate, Ender Inciarte. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Albies at third with 2 away. And a throw over to third. And he'll get back in safely. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta. Both. Luke Jackson gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Brandon Crawford digging in next.
Down by 1, I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run. Just trying to...
Oh, look at the sliding stop. Touché, sir. Jackie Bradley Jr. will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Here's the first pitch to him.
Bradley Jr.
That's the ball.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Grounded back up the middle. Albies picks it up. In time to first, and there are 2 away. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the AB on its way. Here's a pop-up now. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Justin Topa has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Freddie Freeman is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
1 away for the Braves here in inning number 8, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Topa primarily attacks hitters with his sinker, but not your typical sinker. He throws it much harder than most.
He's a hard guy to get elevation on. In a day and age where a lot of hitters are looking to lift and separate and get the ball in the air, he has some good sink, not great sink, but he makes hitters hit the ball on the ground. And when he's on, you'll see a lot of ground balls.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Travis d'Arnaud goes down for out number 2 in the top half. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. A.J. Minter is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 33.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Goodness. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back to it, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And there's one away. So now into the box is Christian Yelich. He bounced out last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Ranging back is Inciarte. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Solo shot to right center. And just like that, this ball game is all tied. Dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a bending box. And this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, Hero. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard to third. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. Where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Roll, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Pulled toward right center field. Inciarte arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. Digging in now for the Brewers, Daniel Vogelbach. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. From the stretch. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. And that's the 3rd out. All set to start the 9th in this one. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Kane. He gets to it and makes the catch for the 1st out. And now in the box, Abraham Almonte, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. In there at the knees, strike 1. Lifted down the line in left. Carpenter in foul ground, and they can't run it down. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single. Orlando Arcia will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. As he'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run. Tyler Matzek enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. First pitch on its way. Narvaez is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one.
You know, it's funny. I can count on one hand the times I was able to actually go to the plate and think home run and hit a home run. I wish guys would just focus on getting into their rhythm at the dish, trying to hit the ball hard and let the chips fall where they may.
Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. Solo shot to right center, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
The Brewers get their 20th home win this year. Justin Topa gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Brewers.
That's you with that big spin. That's you that can't keep on because you keep nailing the friends. You gotta go to court. You got service subpoena for child support. That was that nerve. You ain't even get a chance to say a word. I know I ain't tripping. Don't your brother got them birds. You ready to bust you somebody? You ain't scared, huh? You know how to play it, I know you ain't gonna let somebody come and punk you, huh? Stand in front of you, huh? Straight up run you, huh? You know who got that fire?